Hi guys. Hope you didn't have a heart attack from the drama at the end of the Leeds Norwich game and that wonderful goal from Gelhardt. And now, just wanted to look as we enter the squeaky bum time of the season, what it means, where we're going to end up, and will Leeds stay up?
Okay, so this is what's happened over the last month or so, and you can see here, this shows the points for each team over the last month. You can see there Norwich continue to be at the bottom. They haven't had points in the last month. Also becalmed Everton in the middle, dark blue. Games in hand, but doing nothing. You've also got right at the top, Brighton. Haven't gained a point in the last month. But then you get the teams on the move, the ones that we're worried about. Watford and Burnley picking up noticeably. They were bottom previously, but picking up. Now, Burnley have had a problem over the last fortnight, haven't got the moves on that they wanted. Leeds have been becalmed, but the last week against Norwich moved it up significantly, widened the space there. You've got Newcastle and Brentford picking up noticeably, matching each other, struggling to keep up with those two, Then you've got Palace. They were also picking up noticeably. So it looks like very much in there until this last week and what we did, we were in trouble. Big trouble. But it's made a difference. Clearly, the victory against Norwich made a difference.
Okay, so looking at the fixtures that are still to go before the end of the season, just going to do my predictions around this. So looking at the first week, this week that we're in right now, 14th of March, Crystal Palace drew at home with Man City. Now, I did this before last night's result between Brighton and Tottenham. I thought Brighton might get a draw. Now, Tottenham in the end won that game. But going on then, so Thursday, Everton, Newcastle. Now, it's difficult to bet against Newcastle, but erring on the side of caution, I think Everton might just get a point out of this, might just get the draw. But going forward to Friday, that's the big game for us, away to Wolves. Really important we build on what we did against Norwich. I'm a bit worried about it that we won't maintain the same. It's a bit of a struggle away from home, but I do think based on what we did against Wolves earlier in the season at Ellen Road, that we're well worth a point. I think we'll draw that one. Then on Sunday, Brentford going away to Leicester. You'd hope there's only one outcome here, and that's a Leicester victory. Some trying times here for some teams. Watford away to Liverpool on the Saturday. Can only be home win, can't it? Norwich City away to Brighton. You'd imagine that Brighton have got enough there. Burnley, Man City. Burnley might do something, can't see it though. Manchester City should be a away banker. Chelsea and Brentford. West London derby. Has to be Chelsea, doesn't it? Big game for us. Big game. Crucial game for us that we win this next one against Southampton. I think we'll do that one. And then the following day on the Sunday, Everton and Newcastle both away in the smoke. I think it'll be form in both cases, so West Ham and Tottenham. Newcastle might sneak something, I can't see it myself. Crystal Palace hosting Arsenal on the Monday. I think possibly a draw, possibly an Arsenal win. Seeing them against Liverpool last night, not sure, but I think it'll be a draw. Big 6-pointer between two teams right in the drop zone, Burnley and Everton. And I think Everton might rise to it on the occasion again. Not really sure about this one. I would have thought Burnley would have enough, but I'm erring on the side of caution. So I'm saying Burnley, Everton, draw. Newcastle back on form with home win against Wolves, I reckon. So now that Burnley and Everton have played some of the games in hand, they're back in action at the weekend again. Quick turnaround. So you've got Everton hosting Manchester United. You would hope, from our perspective anyway, Manchester United come good and get the points. You would have thought Brighton of getting nothing at Arsenal. Can't see them getting anything. Another London derby, Brentford and West Ham. I think West Ham's strong enough. That's going to be a draw. Believe Leicester will beat Palace. And then another game for us, another major game, crucial for us, away to Watford. Now you'd imagine that Leeds should have enough to win at Watford, but who knows? I think this will be a scratchy game. I think this will be a very scratchy game, and I'd see that being a draw. And then on the Sunday, again, two in the danger zone, Norwich and Burnley. Home advantage may be giving Norwich the edge, but I think that'll be a draw. Okay, so the following weekend, Tottenham hosting Brighton. Can only be a Tottenham win, can't it? Manchester United hosting Norwich. Again, can only be a Manchester United home win, can't it? Again, another clash, Watford against Brentford. A lot of these teams playing each other. I think Watford's home advantage will give them enough to get a draw. But I would have thought West Ham get the West Ham get the advantage in the game of the two Clarets, and I would have thought they'd win at home. You've got then Leeds, another big game, home to Chelsea. Now, based on what we did at Stamford Bridge, you'd imagine we can at least match them. But erring on the side of caution, I think this will be a Chelsea away win. I wouldn't read too much into it. Chelsea, a really good side. We're not in that great form still, but I do reckon that'll be a Chelsea away victory. And I think Newcastle-Leicester, I believe that'll be a draw. I think Leicester are too strong to go down to Newcastle. Then getting into the hot stage now, the hot time of the season. So, Everton-Leicester. I'd expect Leicester would dominate that game, but Everton with home advantage might just get the draw, might again just get the draw. I think Newcastle are enough at home to beat Crystal Palace. Manchester City should be bankers at home against Brighton, and on the Thursday, Burnley-Southampton. Big game for Burnley, and I think they might just do that. I think they might just win that game. And over against the weekend, Leeds away to Palace. We don't travel well, not to London at least. Can't see a Leeds victory. I can do see a draw there, and hopefully we'll come back with at least a point from there. Man City, Watford, only one way, can't it be? Just a home win. Norwich against Newcastle. Must be Newcastle away. Far better form than Norwich. Another London derby for Brentford, home to Tottenham. Home advantage might take them through to a draw. Then, South Coast derby, Brighton against Southampton on the Sunday. Believe that'll be a draw. Burnley hosting Wolves. I reckon a draw. Everton, Merseyside derby at Liverpool. They often do well in these, but I can't see it somehow myself this year. I think that's a home victory, a banker. Newcastle, Liverpool. Must be a Liverpool away victory, and it must be a home victory, Villa over Norwich. I reckon Southampton will see off Palace. Another relegation scrap, Watford against Burnley. I think that's difficult to call, but I'd see that being a draw. See that being a draw. Wolves should have enough to beat Brighton. Leeds, could they do anything against City? Can't see it myself. And this is where the nerves are going to set in. Can't see it myself. I think that'll be a Man City easy victory, and confidence might be rocked. Everton home to Chelsea might get something, might get a point. I've forecast a point, but we'll see. Then the following weekend, now into May, we're into really the crucial time for us. So, first full week in May, and on the Monday night, Manchester United hosting Brentford. Man United ain't going to do us any favours, are they? But, you know, they clearly need the points, so I can see them beating Brentford easily enough. Can't see Brentford getting anything for there. On the Saturday at the end of that week, we've got a really difficult game against Arsenal, a team that's had a long winning run until they lost against Liverpool. Really can't see anything for us out of that game. It's unfortunate, really unfortunate, that we've got a number of really difficult games. So we've got Chelsea, Arsenal and City. Can't see us getting anything from Arsenal, unfortunately. Hopefully it doesn't matter. You've then got Brentford on the Saturday, hosting Southampton. Guess they'll win. Brighton hosting Manchester United. I guess Manchester United would win that one. Burnley against Villa, game of the Clarets. And I think, again, Burnley will get a draw out of that one, certainly at Turf Moor. Big game there. Crystal Palace and Watford, big game for us at least. Now, hopefully, Crystal Palace will do us a favour and see off Watford. Everton, can't see them getting anything from Leicester. Or Newcastle at Manchester City, no chance. Norwich might be okay. They might get a point, but they're irrelevant to us. A point at home to West Ham. Sunday the 15th of May. No Saturday fixtures this week. So Palace away to Villa. Must be a Villa win. Big game here. Everton and Brentford. Everton and Brentford. Home advantage might just give Everton enough to get a draw. On form, you'd go for Brentford, but I think that'll be a draw. Leeds and Brighton. This is a big one. This could make all the difference in terms of finalising us being safe or making us safe or opening up a gap. Depends on other results, but I really fancy us to beat Brighton. They're a bit of a bogey side for us, so who knows, but I fancy us to beat Brighton at home. Newcastle Arsenal, I reckon, be a draw. Burnley will struggle to get anything from Tottenham. Watford might get a point at home to Leicester. Home advantage making a difference, but can't see Norwich getting anything at Wolves, quite frankly. And then you come down to the last day. And I think you've got Norwich already down. I think you've got Everton, Burnley and Watford are still going to be vying. Hopefully we're safe by then. Beer goes. Everton. Must be a home banker for Arsenal. Can't see them getting there. Leeds at Brentford. Bogey side for us, but I reckon we'll get a draw. Hopefully we're already safe and we're not desperately hanging on for a point or a victory there. Brighton, West Ham, probably a home draw. Burnley and Newcastle. Now, a few weeks ago, that looked like a real end of season clash of the highest importance. Now it looks Newcastle far away clear. Burnley probably still needing victory to make sure. I guess they'll win. Watford, no chance at Chelsea. Palace hosting Manchester United, can't see that. And Norwich might sign off with a decent draw. So that's the scores I think are going to happen. That's a good feeling after what we've had. And if you see where we've gone under this chart, you'll see what a big achievement that would be. It's almost like the championship season when we went up. It's almost like we came good at the end. And it's nothing like coming as good as we did in 2020, but this is a good feeling. Come on, Leeds.